are gathered here to witness the official opening of the greenhouse at the New Forest Primary, Junior High, and Infant.
Honorable Noel R. Scott, Minister of Local Government and Community Development, representatives from the Ministry of Education, Samantha Chantrell, CEO of Digicel Foundation and our Digicel Foundation Board Director, Chairperson and board members of the New Forest Primary, Junior High, and Infant School, Mrs. Sharon Anderson, Acting Principal of New Forest Primary, representatives from the Alpart Council, teachers, principals, students, the Digicel team, community members, and members of the press, good afternoon. For us at the Digicel Foundation, when we look back at our 10 years, we have truly been fortunate to have met and partnered with a number of inspiring persons and organizations doing amazing work for the benefit of their communities and country. New Forest Primary is one such organization. On my first visit to the school, their vision was clear and sparked by the question, how can we use what we have innovatively in order to achieve more for our students? Then Principal Arnaldo Allen took me on a tour, and it was instructive that he pointed out all the things that the school had, not what it didn't. Things like land space, community support, dedication, and commitment. This is critical, and I think a useful lesson for us all. When we look at our assets and not our liabilities, we have a clearer idea of our potential and what we can achieve. This is an essential ingredient for any entrepreneur, to look at a challenge and see an opportunity. This is what New Forest has done. This greenhouse is not just a greenhouse. It is an opportunity to teach students how to use technology in agriculture. In a time when some may underrate how essential agriculture is to Jamaica's development, this school is reinvigorating the next generation of students and parents by showing them the possibilities and their own potential, infusing new technology into an age-old industry. This greenhouse is also an opportunity to engage the community. Selling the produce enables the school to offset their operational expenses. Facing a steady decline of our Jamaican dollar, we must use our resources more efficiently, produce what we eat, and eat what we grow. The Digicel Foundation is very proud to be a partner in this venture. We believe that one of the strongest assets we have in this country, people. And time and again, the types of projects that we invest in prove this to us. It is a critical time for our country. We must do what we can to generate employment, find ways to be innovative, become more self-reliant, share our experiences, and learn from those we can. The Foundation's investment in community development over the last few years has focused on supporting the efforts of schools like New Forest or community groups like the Prospect Pig Farm up the road in their efforts to become sustainable, to earn their own income so that they can help and teach others. We thank you for the opportunity to help make your vision at New Forest a reality, and we look forward to working with many other organizations who are committed to the development of communities across this country. Thank you.
Greenhouse project here at New Forest Primary and Junior High School. We are very proud to boast a 6,000 square feet greenhouse. All students, ladies and gentlemen, are involved in our greenhouse program. All students get the experience. They participate in the planting of seedlings, controlling the operations of fertigating, and they are also part of the process of harvesting and managing the resources from the harvest. So while they're learning how to operate a modern technological farm, they are also passing on the information to their parents and to their community members. We are branded now at New Forest, and thanks to Digicel, we are now at New Forest as the Greenhouse School.
state or the government, in fact, to create opportunities. We must accept our responsibilities and not just our rights. We must raise ourselves to the highest standards and become a part of the solution, not just to talk and identify problems. I see where a few measures have been put in place to ensure the sustainability of the project. The produce generated from the greenhouse program will not only be used for the school's feeding program, but a portion of it will be sold to make a profit. And this profit will be used to offset some of the operational costs. I want you all to bear in mind that the financial viability of social enterprises depends on the efforts of the members, who have a responsibility of ensuring adequate financial resource. The Digital has invested 2.7 million Jamaican dollars to get the project started. Therefore, you have to make the extra effort to keep it up and running. I'm personally moved by this project because, as I said, I have some connection with agriculture, and indeed I know how difficult it is. But certainly, at the end of the day, when you see your handiwork, you feel proud that you are making a contribution to your national economy. Imagine if most schools were run on solar energy, for example. And I hear that's the next project that is being contemplated for the school. The savings in the school's bill, the savings in the foreign exchange to purchase the oil that produces the light, and indeed the creation of local jobs will be significant. So let us continue this passion. I close by paraphrasing American Senator Robert F. Kennedy. And I quote, it is from numberless diverse acts of courage and belief that human history is shaped. Each time a man acts to improve the lot of others, he sends forth a tiny ripple of hope. And crossing each other from a million different centers of energy, and during those ripples, build current which can sweep down the mightiest walls of poverty. Once again, I thank the Digital Foundation for funding this initiative. Jamaica Drip Irrigation was subsidizing the irrigation system, and the many other stakeholders who have contributed to the project. Community development, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is everybody's business, and as such, we must all get actively involved. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me, and all the best for any other initiative you may undertake. Thanks again.
Hold on, we can get you to the no, wait, hold on, let's go to one and then come on, let's hold it back. Let's turn. One second. Contaminate you. I don't want to contaminate the place. Sorry. You're coming here. standard size of sleepovers. You don't have the standard size of sleepovers. They used to sell a market to look like bean. Look at the standard size of sleepovers. You can export them, they can be smaller than that.
Cherry or
Until
Show off his because more than that. More than that. All over you.
Oh, you can take out the plastic.
Me, no, Minister Man. Here you go, sir. Already.